Search Engine Roundtable from our beloved Barry Schwartz. Google is saying it keeps redirects indefinitely, but one can actually remove them after Google indexes. Last September, we reported that Google says it is best to keep the redirects live for a year or so, or even better. Now, those redirects, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's literally if a page changes and you have an old page out there or an old product out there, and you want to move it to what's topical or what is actually available. Having a 301 redirect or 302s, those things are actually part of your communication to Google to make sure that they know where your content is, that it just doesn't drift off into the ether. Google actually says that you should keep the redirects live for as long as you possibly can. Gary Iles from Google said this week that you can remove the redirects, right? Because why would we want to remove the redirects?
It can be a lot.
It can be a lot. I mean, the redirect file itself can actually be huge if you're dealing with a large enterprise site, right, right, Marshall?
Oh yes, yes, yes. I think the conversation. It's funny to talk to Gary about this because the conversation is kind of inherently boring. You know, it's been so
no, it's not. SEO is never boring. Stop that.
Yeah, just discussed over and over, and so I think he gets a perverse pleasure out of talking about it because he loves to watch our heads spin, especially when John Mueller says, "No, 302s, they're just like 301s."
Oh, see,
and then watch everybody's heads explode, and a few of us are like, "Oh, shut up, please!" But who knows? There's an element of BS, but I think we all inherently know what they're used for and what to do with them and how to manage them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's a laundry list of communication regarding redirects, and at least this is getting in the space of, okay, you don't have to have this as a permanence because you are affecting the Google index, and it does have its record of how you communicate to Google. So at least you don't have to keep those things around. I mean, if you're dealing with 15,000, 25,000 page websites, I mean that's a monster of a thing to keep straight regularly. Mm-hmm.